Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Thirsty Thursday. It is bargain beer review time, but before we get cracking on the beer, just something for you to ponder and think about. Just remember in life, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 lefts do. Anyway, up today we have a beer that's done the rounds a bit in as much of people who've owned the brand, rights to the recipe, etc. It is now owned by my local brewery, who is Charles Wells, Youngs, Wells and Youngs, Charlie Wells, whatever the hell they call themselves at the moment. Not too sure. Not sure if anyone there actually knows what they call themselves at the moment either. But it's under the Courage badge, which has been kicking about for 200 years. It is a Courage Best Bitter. Tips the scales at a very, very sessionable 3.6%, which means you can literally drink this from the minute the pub opens to the minute it closes. Quite nice artwork. Really like actually the Charles Wells, Young Wells bottles. Family brewers on the independent family brewer on the bottles. Nice bit of etching as it were as well. And that's the Courage Crown. Right, let's get this popped and poured. Been out the fridge for about half an hour. Nice pop, nice bit of can smoke. Old school beer. Old school glass. Let's get this popped and poured and see what we have. Glugging away at the moment. That's pouring. Bit of a slightly off. Let's just leave that one there. Slightly off copper, I would call that. Almost like a Lucozade type colour. That's probably just about a 2-finger head. Lighting here isn't great today. Quite busy carbonation as well. This is a semi-nucleated glass, so to speak. Let's go in for a sniff and see what we've got. It's quite a little bit sweet, maybe a bit of caramel, bit of floral on the hops. Quite a mixture of flavours, but no one particular flavour really jumping out at you. So maybe a little bit of fruit on the back end as well. Anyway, let's go in for a test. Cheers everyone. Quite fruity, to be honest. A little bit of biscuit bolts, but not a great deal. A little bit of hops coming through. Maybe Fuggles, or maybe with a bit of Northern Brewer, maybe a bit of Styrian Goldings in there. Definitely a combination of some descriptive. I'm assuming it's Fuggles on the bittering. Medium mouthfeel. Little bit of lacing there, so there's not really any alcohol legs, which you would expect for a beer of this particular ABV. Head is still sticking around there. See if we can just maybe pick up anything else out of there. No real change from the initial assessment. It is I think what a peer of mine on YouTube calls a dishwater pint. Quite old school. It goes down quite easily. Very sessionable. I think it's actually quite a big seller. Maybe in the top sort of 10, 15 beers or of this ilk in the country. Now this set me back a whopping. This was 99 English pence from supermarket chain Aldi. So, that price is good anyway, but for a beer like this, fantastic. Would I buy it again? I think I would at 99p. Even if it was £1.50, I think I might buy a couple. You might not be raving about it, but it's a very consistent beer in that it's not a bad beer, but it's not a brilliant beer. It's sort of smack down the middle of the road. That awful saying, it does what it says on the tin. It goes down all right. Not easily forgettable. Score for me, Thirsty Thursday, score out of 10. That is probably a steady away 7 out of 10. If you see one, pick one up, and you'll probably understand exactly what I'm saying. Not the best beer you've ever had, not the best beer, not the worst beer, middle of the road, smack down the middle, all right that is. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again real soon right here, Thirsty Thursday, for another bargain beer review. Thanks for watching, guys. Be seeing you.